The old man sighs, saying he lost both his son and grandson to the medicine. Not wanting to be the only one left behind, he lifts the bottle in his hand to his lips.
Whoa! Remedies and prophylaxis both work. My vocabulary escaped me. I appreciate you. Also, fucking yikes. Okay, awesome, great.
You ask the villager about the dragon. The headman can help you if you're in some trouble, she retorts, doubling over to empty the contents of her stomach onto the street. Dozens of empty medicine bottles litter the ground in front of this woman.
This is a good medicine. This is definitely good. No problems here. But no worries, everyone. No matter how widespread this endemic condition gets, commerce remains open for business. You get that Evil's Bane sword. Especially the commerce that sells weapons. That's definitely staying open. Everything is terrible. Including the fast travel. Oh, man. Did they at least make you wear masks on the carriage? No, of course not. Okay, awesome. Yo, you absolutely can equip Devil Hand. Let's go. Dark Mail is the most edgelord bullshit I've ever seen. Let's get it. Damn, I am somehow actually almost out of money. Speed go up, defense go down. Del, are you okay? I'm somewhat confused about how the bagel and the shaking are related. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Boy, I really hope there's no particular reason to keep all this old stuff. I'm gonna sell a couple of these. Just to free up item space. And also because I'm not really using them. Okay, now that we've done that... More Dark Lord armor. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, no.
You arrive on the scene to find a man collapsed in the street, convulsing. Another man kneels over him in an apparent attempt to provide comfort and care.
And he appears to have a unique character model, so he's probably important.
The nobleman wears impressive white armor befitting a knight. He continues talking to the fallen man as he provides emergency care. Seeing the knight's devotion makes you feel a bit like a putz for doing nothing.
That's a choice of words. What will you do? I mean... this will probably help.
You ask Bruno to provide some of his custom supplement. He furrows his brow and solemnly shakes his head. The villager is now clawing at his own face with his fingernails, crying out for medicine.
That wasn't an answer, you just shook your head.
Blood, as black as tar, begins oozing out of his eyes, ears, and mouth. It proceeds to leak from every orifice imaginable.
So Bruno, were you trying to say it's too late for that?
The convulsions subside. Within moments, the villager lies still.
Oh good, he went to sleep.
A horrific thought makes itself known. This is the first time you have witnessed the death of a fellow man.
I guess it is. Hadn't really thought about it. We've killed a couple hundred monsters at this point, but fuck them apparently.
Even in a world where medicines and elixirs can cure most any ailment, none are safe from death's icy grip. And as well you know, that which is dead can never return.
Oh, that was... They haven't done that before. That was some brutal shit.
Your mind goes blank. You drop to your knees in shock. Melanie clamps her hand to her mouth, stifling a scream. Ridis shakes uncontrollably. The knight hangs his head. Bruno nervously asks, "What are you doing here?"
Causing the problem.
The knight's name is Sherwin. He identifies himself as a member of the Ivory Order.
Yeah, that was pretty clear.
His travels brought him to this village, where he has been caring for the ailing residents. His face contorts in disgust. If not for these foul drugs, they would be healed. He spits and takes his leave.
Oh. I see.
Bruno gazes upon the villager's corpse with a look of apparent realization.
Bruno's banging the rocks together. But not hard enough for him to tell us what the fuck is going on.
A man approaches you as you wander through the village. "Spare a bit of medicine?" he asks genially.
No.
He sets about convincing you that your kindness will be returned tenfold if you just give him a little from your pack. His silver tongue would put even the best salesman to shame.
Are you gonna take the choice away from me?
You reach for a bottle of medicine, completely taken in by his pitch. Bruno stills your hand. "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
What? Bruno is... Who is this person? When did Bruno become the smartest person in the party? I want to listen a little more, but not if it means I have to actually give him the thing.
Why do you want it so badly, you ask, affording him another opening. He gladly takes it. He first came in contact with it as a child. His parents paid him no mind. You are fully invested in this story.
No, I'm not.
Desperate to give the man some small comfort in this cruel, cruel world. You're primed and ready to hand it over.
Oh man, I was getting to the point where I was like, oh my god, I just asked him why he needed medicine, and he was like, when I was but a wee lad. And I was like, oh Jesus Christ. And then the game knew it, so they literally fast-forwarded the dialogue.
I've heard better sob stories, Melanie says dryly, having somehow absorbed the man's story, despite the blistering speed at which he delivered it.
Wait! Are you suggesting that talking speed was diegetic to the universe?
Bruno thinks you'd better not, but you're not so sure.
Don't give him the stick!
You heed Bruno's warning and return the medicine to your pack. The man's shoulders droop and he shuffles off out of sight. He appears to have dropped something peculiar in his haste.
Oh. We appear to have completed a side quest by not giving him shit.
You had best get out of here quick, she cautions you.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
If you stay here, then you too will, she begins, then suddenly starts cackling. This cursed island is separated from the rest of the world, she mutters from the ground. I heard that outsiders call this place Mount Medica, she remarks, then throws the empty bottle in her hand to the roadside.
Yeah, that's starting to sound like some hardcore propaganda.
You hail the villager, only to receive a blunt, "Go bother the village headman with your chatter," in return.
Okay, so the speech was blunt. 'Cause honestly, the mindset that I'm currently in, the picture that I had in my head is we went and talked to a man and we were like, "Hey, what's up?" And he just handed you a blunt. You hailed the villager only to receive a blunt.
The villager turns to face the wall once more.
Kid, that hurt my
smacks his
ears
head
through
against
the
it
headphone.
repeatedly. His forehead is soon covered in blood.
Boy, this place sucks.
You approach Sherwin, who is caring for another villager. Is every day like this, you inquire? According to the knight, an elderly man living just outside the village is typically the one who looks after its residents. You'd be best served asking him all your questions, Sherwin says as he returns to his patient.
Okay, sounds good. I will prepare to stab him. Also, I'm not gonna play, I just want to see if we unlocked like a new moveset or something. No, I think we're good. Wait. No, I don't want to. Oh, I'm locked in now. Alright, just a simple game then. Because it'll go faster. It's also the least interesting, but I didn't actually want to play. I just wanted to see if there was more stuff, because I've done that at each town so far. Well, that works out. Yeah, that's good. Let's take that. And with that, we basically win instantly. Yeah, right? It wouldn't, though. Once I hit play, it was like, okay, you're in. It's like the game is like, no, we already started loading the game. You can't back out now. Why would you? Yeah, it's fine. I'll take it. The only thing I could do at that one was, I could back out to the previous screen. Well, this is just embarrassing at this point. I kind of laid that out there for him, but I mean, hell, he can have it. All right, skip. Go. We will make this hand and immediately discard it. Because at this point, we have all the points we need. We're just killing cards so he can't have them. One thing that bugs me a little bit, I was really expecting to run into a rule that would make the I was expecting to run into a rule at some point that would make the suits on the cards matter. And I don't think I ever did. Yeah, the waiting card is vibrating in response to me mashing the button. Amazing. I think there's still a 6. Aw, there's not. Oh well. Well, that's technically a 1-point improvement over this one, so... Off we go. Who could be our winner? Oh, wow, what a shock. Next.
Come play again, says the boy, handing you your winnings.
Wait, winnings? Oh. Oh. Damn, we got a lot of flip side stories to look at, actually. Good. We got man. He was a sickly child who spent his days gazing out the window, longing to run and play with the others. If he could just do that, taking the bitterest medicine was cake. The boy grew up to see his wish come true. He now runs around all day to nowhere in particular, screaming nonsense as he goes. Awesome! The loss of her family took her to the brink of ending her own life. Then she heard about an island where anyone could find happiness. No one on the island had any worries. They hadn't the intellect to worry in the first place. In time, neither did she, and the days bled into one blissful blur. Did we get aged, man? I don't even know anymore. Well, would you look at that? The old man calls to his wife. Come look at all these butterflies flying around me. They're beautiful. He smiles so widely his eyes narrow. Torn butterfly wings and legs spill out from the gaps between his teeth. I don't like this. Let's see what's up with the game parlor receptionist. Maybe there's a hint to why he always gets bullied in the game. Rumors abound that the sweet innocent boy who greets patrons at the game parlor receives a small bonus from the owner whenever the house wins in a game of cards. Presenting a consistent image at every venue, these quadruplets are hard at work in Land's game parlors in the hopes of paying back their parents' gambling arrears. Oh, that makes me feel kind of bad because he gets blown up in every game. Like, without fail.
You knock lightly on the door. An elderly man opens it, beaming at you.
This dude absolutely has the look of a man who runs an entire town that is just an opium den. That looks about right.
He announces himself as Selfor and beckons you inside. Might he be the headman you've heard so much about?
I don't know.
Ask me anything you like, he offers. Selfor receives your party, for whatever reason, rather graciously.
It's probably because he's planning on A, not letting us leave, or B, drugging us up so that we can't.
He could well be a font of knowledge. What will you ask him?
Just don't drink whatever he serves you. Have you seen the dragon?
You ask if he has seen the dragon. Why, yes, he says. He returned to this island just the other day. Oh, but don't worry, he continues. He hasn't caused us too much trouble. Needless to say, this does not comport with your understanding of the dragon. You notice Melanie lift an eyebrow at his use of the word returned. At any rate, the dragon's presence on the island is confirmed. You quietly celebrate the first credible lead you've yet received.
What do you mean the first credible lead? We were literally told he was here. You the headman?
You ask if he is the one in charge of the village.
I fully expect for the response to this to be like, nobody runs the village. Everybody's just happy here.
It's true that the villagers call him their headman, but I feel compelled to correct the record and state that my official title is overseer.
That's sinister. Oh, and that's all the explanation. Why is this place so fucking weird?
You make mention of the village's eccentricities. Selfor informs you that the island indeed suffers from an extreme shortage of medicine.
I don't think that is the problem. If you are shooting this shit into everyone's veins to the point where they are now basically like addicts who die without it, like, I don't think the problem is that you don't have enough medicine.
He apologizes for the villagers' incivility. Consider it the price to pay for making the world a better place, he adds nonsensically.
Okay. That's...
Your questions satisfactorily answered.
That was not satisfactory.
Selfor and turn to leave.
There was one question that we asked that had a satisfactory answer, and that was, is the dragon here? And the answer was yes. Everything else was deeply upsetting.
He asks you to stop. We have yet to discuss the terms of your living here, he declares.
That's right, and we will continue to have yet to discuss that. I ain't putting down roots here.
You explain that you are only here to pursue the dragon and have no intention to stay. Selfor begs your forgiveness for thinking you were newcomers.
Oh, is it also Hotel California?
It's perfectly understandable, though, what with the non-match among you, he says with a sneer.
That's a word.
What does he mean by that? Melanie asks you, unable to grasp the old man's intentions.
Did you
For reasons unknown, you feel the blood drain from your face. Your breathing grows ragged, and you break out in a sweat.
Oh, it's not the medicine's fault. When they said this place had an odd air to it, they meant literally.
You're done here, you say defiantly, as you storm out of the house. Mar runs after you, chirping frantically. Melanie and the others give chase, but you and Mar are well out of sight by the time they make it outside.
Wait.
The two can't have gone far, though. It may be best to first search the village.
Oh, come on! Found him.
Melanie and company find you standing in front of a house.
It's kind of odd for Ash and Mar to leave the party, because the game has repeatedly referred to Ash as you. So, like, how do I leave my own party?
She can't quite make it out, but it sounds as though you're saying to Mar, this place is... Melanie calls out to you, prompting you to blurt out, sorry, just had a bad stomach ache back there. in your characteristically glib manner.
Mar thinks that's bullshit. You're not okay.
She surveys you both and sees two haggard travelers unwilling to admit they're in need. Are you sure you're all right, she asks, concerned. Fine, absolutely fine, you tell her, perhaps too eagerly.
The perspective shifting here is really strange.
So you were worried about me, you shoot back. No, I wasn't, she replies, her face reddening.
Well, that was aimless. Oh no, everyone. There's a mysterious shadowy figure in front of us. Whoever could be this mysterious Ivory Order cleric woman. We did not go into the abandoned house. I kind of assumed the game just wouldn't let us.
There isn't a soul about. The house is surely abandoned.
Yeah. So, like, 90% sure that's probably Ash's house.
You spot a familiar-looking mage on the village streets.
Oh, that's right. She's the mage. The old guy's the cleric.
Winifred takes no notice of you and ducks into the apothecary.
When you say takes no notice, do you mean that she didn't notice us? Or that she did notice us but didn't give a shit?
So, the Ivory Order buys their medicine just like everybody else, you muse to yourself as you prick up your ears and listen carefully.
I think it's more like they supply it.
Winifred and the apothecary speak in hushed tones. You'd guess it's an order for special medicine, but you can't make it out. Alas, she's just buying the usual stuff. Nothing remotely interesting about that. Though her presence suggests that other members of the order might also be in town. With no desire to run into them, you make yourself scarce before she catches sight of you.
Okay, she didn't notice us. So we're gonna run into them on the way out of town, yeah? Oh, abso-freaking-lutely.
People you were hoping to avoid, gathered near the village gate.
100%.
The last thing we need is a confrontation, you mutter, spying them from the shadows.
I don't know, I think we might be closer to being able to take them
Why
now.
are we always hiding? Melanie hisses under her breath.
Because they're stronger than us.
Two members of the Order are speaking with Sherwin. Given how deferential they appear to be acting toward him, you hazard a guess that he's their superior. Have you determined the dragon's location? Sherwin asks. Hedwin launches into his report. The dragon appears to be occupying the volcano.
That sounds about right.
I suggest we move to capture him immediately, he counsels. Now who should appear but Winifred, fresh from her shopping excursion.
Who, given that she came from the other direction, should probably have seen us on the way through, but...
Preparations for our journey into the volcano are complete, she reports, handing Sherwin a bottle of something.
That was really cool the way they handled that, because you can kind of see a glimpse of it, but not enough to, like, know what you're looking at.
Splendid. Sherwin walks off and out of sight, the other three following close behind.
Uh-huh.
Lucky for you, your hastily improvised hiding spot afforded you valuable information on the dragon. Yet their conversation raised as many questions as it answered.
Capture the dragon?
There was talk of capturing the dragon. Melanie picked up on the incongruity as well. The Queen ordered the dragon killed, she reminds you.
How do we get to the volcano?
The dragon is lurking in the volcano, but you haven't a clue how to get from here to there. Isn't it that mountain with all the smoke pouring out of it? Britus asks, pointing westward. Why, yes, that sure does look rather like a volcano.
You know what? If there is a goddamn smoking mountain in sight, then where is the volcano is a stupid question. And we have received a suitably stupid answer. That's fair. What was that stuff?
The medicine bottle Sherwin received is probably related to their journey into the volcano somehow.
You give Mar a custom supplement and he just becomes a dragon?
Bruno recalls seeing a bottle much like it once before. He says it contains flash freeze, which can chill most anything.
That makes sense for capturing a dragon.
Maybe that's what Winifred bought at the apothecary, Bruno continues.
Also,
You narrow your eyes. You three have no right being this helpful, you think? Mar pinches your cheeks without warning. You yelp in pain, which at the very least crosses dreaming off the list of explanations.
I love that Mar is, not Mar, Ash is playing straight man about the other three being idiots when he is no smarter than the rest of them. And in many cases is way dumber. And Melody's not even dumb, she's just easily distracted.
Returning to the matter at hand, it's clear what must be done. You'll have to get your hands on some flash freeze if you hope to enter the volcano.
Yeah, we can do that. Probably.
Happen to have any flash freeze for sale? You cheerily ask the apothecary. She flashes a wry smile. How do you steady the roiling magma's flow? She asks.
Oh, this is a password.
The meaning behind the question is utterly lost on you. She needs a password, Melanie mutters over your shoulder.
Courage.
The answer, then, would be the password. So, how do you steady the roiling magma's flow?
Oh, these are gonna be like 3 stupid answers. Flowing water.
She mutters softly. Alas, no.
Oh.
She pulls out her wares, but what you need is not among them. Your password merely granted you entry to the apothecary.
Well, I can't say I'm terribly surprised. I guess we'll try again. The password is special medicine.
The old woman rolls her eyes, suddenly looking defeated. How did you know the answer? Did someone tell you? She mutters bitterly.
That's a dumb answer. There, I bought it. That will be all.
You've managed to crack the code, and a bottle of flash freeze is yours. At last, you are ready to enter the volcano.
So...
You've got a long road ahead of you, so you had best be prepared.
So we're just gonna leave this whole mess behind us? Just no resolution to this whatsoever, huh? Just fuck them. Well, the game appears to be telling me that there's some big shit going on in front of us, so maybe that's a good place to leave it for now, and we'll pick it back up later.